Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter. Welcome me to another OTB Legislative Game of the Day. And today, from Cincinnati, with the wind blowing at the right field, it's the New York Mets icons and against the Cincinnati icons. You would be thinking, how stupid can you be? Did the Reds 2 nights ago. Well, yes, but we needed a Reds home game to fill out their TV appearances. So we have the Mets and the Reds. We have Jerry Kuzman versus Johnny Cueto. Here are your starting lineups. Harold Hojo will play shortstop leadoff. Keith Hernandez, the captain, at first. Todd Hundley will catch. Strawberry Fields in right field. David Wright at third. Bobby Bones in DHing. Cleon Jones playing left. Richie Ashburn playing center. And Ricardo Alfonso playing second. On the other side of the coin, the Reds. Eric Davis will lead off from center. Charlie Hustle plays right field. Canadian Joey Votto will DH. Clue, first baseman. George Faster will play left. Tony Perez will play third. Johnny Bench will catch. Brandon Phillips will play short. And Ben McPhee will play second base. Of course, the Reds with the big, giant injury to Maloney and Joe Morgan. So, we'll see what happens here at Crosley. Cueto, 9-7, 409 ERA. From the Dominican, 50-10 last year. He's won his last two decisions against the 07 Rockies and the LA Legends. Had 2 good games, and now Hojo currently plays. He'll lead off. Mets are leading the NL East. The Reds are second in their division. The Mets swept Cincy at home, and now we'll try to do it again at Crosley. Pitch to Hojo. Hojo smacks it to center, sliding, and he did a somersault for the comical effect. Eric Davis. He did the Eskimo roll. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez popped up. Someone's gotta get it. And Phillips says it's mine. He does. The Mets originally had Mike Piazza because he was tired, and Todd Hundley could catch Kuzman. Hundley was born in the duty. Hundley falls to the left, but it will be caught by Foster. Makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. Jerry Kuzman, 15-9 at 3.3 ERA from Appleton, Wisconsin. He was a closer. He was a reliever for much of the year last year, but now this year he's a full-time starter. He's 50-9. He beat the Brewers legends, the 64 Cardinals, the 97 Marlins all in a row. Oh, there's Eric Davis. Surprised he's leading off, but hey, he's like, I can do it. 4 complete games, 3 shutouts for Eric. Slices it to right field, and how much Crosley is in right field. He will get a double. Rhodes knocks it to right field looking where the wind is, but it's right into the glove of Strawberry who can play, but Eric says, I'm on third base. I'm on third base. Where's Carlo? Runs? Trying to get to 20. Strike 3. Kuzman gets him with the fastball 91. Now, Kuzuski, the hero of last game on Monday, hitting those 2 home runs at Wrigley. Ground foul this time, so the Mets got him this time. He was hoping for it. Look on the road. Strike 3. I don't put third one. It's David. Right, smacks it. Trouble. This is up. It's out of here! Out of here! It just clears the scoreboard at 4:06. That was the right pitch to take and the right pitch to hit it over the scoreboard. Let's take a look. See how close it was to the scoreboard. See where the scoreboard is? Yep, just over the Mountain Dew sign. Here's Bobby Bones. He's reaching today. Smacks it to left field, drops fair, and that'll be a double as it bounces to the wall. So Bobby Bonilla picks up a double. Cleon Jones. Cleon hits it to the wrong side of the infield to the runner. Here's Ashburn. Ashburn, the ground out. Just like that. But the Mets can get the lead thanks to the tater tot by 1. David Wright. 7:30 sun setting? Yeah, right. Cincinnati's not on second contact. No trust them. Walker smacks it to center field, and they'll bounce to the ball for double. Here comes Tony Perez playing third base today. Perez chops it. Someone's got to get it. That someone is Hernandez. It's an out. Here comes Johnny Bench, the catcher. Bench to right field. Death drops in. Hold on. Here comes Brandon Phillips. He's playing shortstop for the injured Billy Larkin. Phillips will slice it over the head of the left fielder. That's a big hit for Phillips. One will score, maybe two. Brandon Phillips will get a 2-run. That's the pumping summit. Brandon Phillips will get done. Yes, you don't want to risk losing him. They lose to Morgan for a month. Here's pick 15. 15 smacks it to right field. This could be a sac fly. Let's see what Strawberry is. And safe. It is a sac fly. By 50 feet. Here's Eric. They're getting an RBI. Answers no. But the Reds have the lead. They're trying hard. They know they have that tough division. Probably going to be whoever wins the NL Central. It's Enzo. It's the number 9 hitter. Max at the center field. Into the glove of Davis. And out. Here comes Mojo. Dashing slider. 86 in the gun. And now Hernandez. Hernandez. That's base hit. Lovely. That's a base hit. Yeah, that's a good idea to put him in there. Top. Bench will see this for the first and barrels out. Bench can't get in. All four. Ooh, that was low. That looks like a strike to me. Autos max it. This could be a double play. It is a double play. 4-6-3 minutes to make the change. On the first, and they got him. So nicely done. The Mets look at the damage. Point this. Go to the out-of-town scoreboard. Detroit Legends up 3-0 in the fourth. Yankees Legends up good 5-1. Expos look good 4-0. M5 is 9-0. Pittsburgh Giants beating up the Brooklyn 4-1. A lot of games going on right now. It is standard time. I get going on. And now, let's do the snap. Right. To right field. Hot behind the base. We're down for Thunderbone side. Oh, smacks it to right field. That's a base hit. On. Oh, what a play by Big McPhee makes the catch. We can forget that's what. Ashburn, right to McPhee, who makes the play. Plato looking at he wants to make sure McPhee is gone. Yeah, good McPhee. Basically there. Foster. Low left field. McPhee, what are you doing? McAfee, what are you doing? He still makes the catch. At the worst possible time. 20 corrects. Go for it. Ooh. Houston thought it was a strike 3. Here's bench. Another wild pitch. Smacks it to short. The wrong side of the infield. You want to smack it. There's the right side. Here comes Brandon. Smacks it third. So the first by right and bobbled it. Throws off the markers in E5. That's the third. We get an RBI. Yes, it is close, but no, Ashburn makes the catch. trying to do everything he can. No pressure. That's it. Max at the left. That's trouble. They'll land for a double. Now, maybe East Lane is just the same in Seattle because Ken Griffey, 30 home runs by August 1st, and he got injured. He's out for the year. Seattle's chasing Oakland and South. And we also got Bonds now out for just a month, and the Giants are dead with them. Just have to laugh her. Chases. There's Hojo. That's the third for the first. Center. And the outside of the infield. Semantics. Max for the second. Now that's how you use the runner. You need a hit. It's unlate. Smart. Nope, he gets points. It's a different type of hit. If I pitch. Recovery. The gut at this will be Chubbin. He takes it to second himself, and the Mets can't get anything going. 2-1 Reds. Here comes Davis smacks into center and base hit. Ashman plays on the money hop to make sure that it's just a single. Rose smacks into third. This could be no play. We'll just get the lead runner. And that's Davis. Get the lead runner. Not a bad idea. Bottom smacks it to right field. Strawberry should be able to make the catch. He angles it. And that's it. Smacks to the left. This looks catchable. It is catchable by Cleon. And the Reds are 2-1-2-5. On to the 6th. And here comes David Wright. David smacks it to the left field. Bouncing. Good job by this dude. Yeah. And a hit. Oh, look at this! Carroll and Bronson are rolling with the warm up. Cleon can do that, is it? So Cleon Jones gets an RBI. We're tied. Ashburn. Holds. Full foot. Let's just get the one. That was not off the word. Tony Jones. They did the Bronson or Williams. 23 innings of work. 15th appearance. Last year he threw in only one game. Then they started in Pittsburgh. Now he's finished the league. He reps. Hojo smacks to the center. Davis will have to go back. Hojo play. No. Hojo with an RBI makes it 3-2. That's 4. Now going again for the minute. Now it's up to Paul. Payoff pitch. I just can't believe it. They lose the bases loaded. They take the lead. A lot. Now how much is there will stand for? Watch it. 4. How do you do? There's Apagaka and Orozco.
Strike 3.
And a swing and a miss on the curveball, and they got Perez. Here's bench. Got him. Kuzman kind of knows what's happening.
Strike 3.
Wow. They start the bullpen up and he strikes out the side. Well, you know what he says. I'm not coming out. Cover.
Strike 3.
Got him. Well, got him on the stinker seeker. Here comes David. All 4s. This is great. The rock. Yeah. Yeah, now the first sliding play. But Kozuski can't get it. There's an infield single. Lucky not there. Lucky. Hang on. Drops at the third. This could be no play. Oh, it's a slow, slight hesitation. Yeah, they should now jam Richie. Ashburn smacks at the left. A little too short. Yep, a little too short. And they are going to warm up Bullet and Grant. Grant left field. Nice by Foster. And again, the Mets leave the bases. You're still winning, but Cutter Country tomorrow for the game. That's right. The Baltimore Icons of Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer, and Brooks Robinson come to Canada to face my beloved Blue Jays, my beloved George Bell, Curtin Wells, and Doc Holliday and co. It wasn't on purpose. That Baltimore beat Toronto 7-2. And then they play at the X because we don't make this time. But it doesn't matter, does it? So Baltimore, Toronto tomorrow, and Kuzman is definitely coming. Akagaka and Alaska. I think they're going. Yeah, he says I can. I can do. Well, that's a base hit to right field. That looks like a double, and that's going to be the end of Kuzman's night. Ben McGee with a double. I can't blame him. I mean, McPhee was batting below the Mendoza line. It will be Applebaum who will come up. Pitch. This will be his 12th appearance for the team. He had 18 2 years ago and then 11 last year. Los Angeles. That's a good year away. So, 19 and Logan.
Strike three.
Got him. He didn't miss on a fastball by Eric Davis. Remember, he had 3 strikeouts at the That's a wild pitch. Now by the game, doesn't need it. Ball for it. Pitches does stay on, but now he has Lotto. Lotto. Pitches at the left. Dips and base hit. We're tied. Canadian pitcher now. Blue. Strawberry down the line. Still makes the play. Daryl Strawberry wins the play. That's no foul ball. Foster smacks him short, goes from short way, and Apodaca does give up a run, but it's a tie game 3-3. And now to the end of Arroyo, lefty Johnny Goulet, 4-3 with a 3.09 ERA. This will be his 25th appearance. He had 12 in 2024, 24 last week, now 25 this year. 4-3 with Massachusetts. Here's no Tojo. Tojo smacks at the right field. Hot. And now Hernandez, base hit.
Strike three.
Good night. Swing and a nice fastball, 98 runs to the. Now, Strawberry smacks into center, but it'll hang up there. Davis will make that catch, and the Mets can't do anything with this. I think they're catch. Chapman, like, if the Reds score, it's definitely in. It's like they're Reds to right field. Impulsive look. Over. Line out for bench. No. Oh, that was ball 4. Ball 4. Oh no. That's a pair of blocks for Alpha Dog. And back to that block. Morocco, no one off. Viola, air left. And that's a terrible wild pitch. It's the second time. Now almost. He does the right field. Strawberry scrambles back, and now he'll go for the play. Oh, and a terrible throw by Strawberry. He would have had him. That's an error. He would have had him. That would have. Eric Davis is coming in. I think we all know Chapman's coming in. Pitch. Turbo the short, throw the first. Terrible job. Apodaca with the wild pitch, and Strawberry with that E9. It's 4-3 Reds. And Chapman is coming in to close it out. And Chapman. And he's got 26 saves this year.
Right.
Yeah. Kansas Pizza is coming in to pitch hit. 19 home runs. That's all. And oh my gosh, well, 9 innings. Now, Ashburn and now comes the last chance. Any Dexter is going to come in to try to snap. Big hit! Captain strikes out the side, and the Reds put this one in the winning column. This one belongs to the Reds. And for the second time in 3 days, they win on the network. Poor Mets. They barely hit the Reds 12-7, but they lose. Gullet is the gets a double Apodaca the loss, and Chapman picks up the serve. That was a terrible base running mistake. McPhee's second RBI becomes one that Strawberry's going to forget. Look at this. 14 left on base by the Mets, including a couple of bases loaded situations. And the fact is that they had 5 guys left in scoring position with 2 outs. Hundley had stranded 1, Strawberry 2, Ashburn 1, Alfonso 1. Kuzman did okay, but Apodaca just couldn't do the job. Cueto, 5 1/3 of terrible pitching. And then Arroyo, Gullet, and Chapman did their jobs, giving up no runs. 41,000 fans at Crosley to see this magic. 3 stars. Babe Ruth for his job. He got 3 hits, all extra base hits, but a triple and 2 home runs. Babe Ruth hits triples? Derek Lee, 4-for-4. He's your second star. And Andre the Hawk Dawson, Montreal Gagne. 29 A's won 8-4. Ashby beats Holland. Astros Legends win in the 12th. Ledge beats Brazil. 1920 Indians win in the 9th. Garcia beats Haas. 23rd save. Mariners Legends 4-3. Cheryl beats Pizarro. Putz is 30th save. The 70 Orioles win 6-4. Torres, big win over Paulino. Jimenez picks up his save. Yankees Legends 9-3. Babe Ruth won and hit 2 home runs. Vukovic lost. Sparky Lyle the save. Good to see him. Tigres win. They're now above 500. 1 in the 9th. Hernandez beats Fairbanks. Blue Jays Legends lose 5-4. Burden beats Eichhorn, who finally loses. Stoddard's 34th save. We'll see these 2 teams tomorrow. Murray and Green went TBD. Blue for Red Sox. Shock the Rays 5-2. Malaska beats Wilson Alvarez. Clay Holmes is 15th save. Rose Legends 9-4. Busby beats Lucky. Texas Legends win 6-4 late. Russell now 8-2 as a reliever. LaRoche the loss, and Mr. Cordero the save. Hey, John. 1984 Tigers shocked the Twins 5-4. Stoudemire beats the Gym Cat with Willie Hernandez to save. The 2001 Mariners 3 in the 9th. They walked off. Brett Boone walks off the Red Sox. Papelbon losing to Joe Horner. Oakland with a shutout. Eddie Plank beats Way Hoyt. 27 Yankees seasonal. There are still 5 games left 500. And then 91 Twins win 1-0 in the 8th. Willis beats Finley. Aguilera picks up the save. National League. The Rockies win 9-7. Jimenez is 11 win. Ken Nichols loses. He retired. And Houston Trees 37 save. Braves Legends win 7-5. Maddox beats Chris Short. John Rocker, 3rd save. Cubby Legends win 10-5. Clark Griffith beats Kramer, who drops 1-10. Expos win 10-7. Gio beats Jeff Francis 5-13. And he threw a no-hitter. He gives Wentland the 38th save. The 1986 Mets win 7-2. Darling beats Bystrom. Stand by me. Reds 4-3. Marlins Legends 7-4. Levon beats Gaia with Harvey's 24 save. The Dodgers only get 4 hits off the Pirates. Knix beats Sudden with Henry's 31st save. 54 Giants 11-5. Labin beats Joe Black. Cardinals Legends 9-3. Carpenter beats Prince, who's 0-13. The Battle of Milwaukee, the 57 Braves win 6-3. Conley beats Bosio. Monty's 26 save. 1906 Cubs 3 in the 9th to win. Carmen beats Krim. Man, they're 7 games above 500. I think they're the best seasonal team around. LaFell's 8th save. Yeah, these guys have been on fire. They swept the Expos. Arizona with a shutout. Batista beats West. 64 Cardinals win 6-5. Sadecki beats Ashby, who lost 15-4. Schultz is 30th save. Sanchez, the world's best rookie, 2 home runs. The Giants Legends with 11. That's a good beat Cyanidus. Is it a night time game? Oh, it's a Saturday game. So we can't simulate because it wouldn't be fair. Wait, Joe Nathan's home robbed? The 33-year-old. What? Thankfully, his family was at home. We can replace possessions. What? That's funny, but sad at the same time. Yeah, Bonds. Roseworth Gamer was talking about Barry Bonds and all that. Hell much. Yeah, torn quad. It'll be 5 weeks. He might be back in time for the playoffs, but as you look at the Giants, yeah, they're second in the division, but they're way back in the wild card. San Diego is the eighth and final seed. Colorado, Cincy, Milwaukee are ahead of them, so San Fran would need a miracle. Angels in the outfield, like miracle, to get in and give Barry Bonds some hope. Scott Rowland is day to day. This guy is like so jinxed, especially by the postseason. Look at his history by Scott Rowland. I know it's a week, but look at this. Yeah, torn ankle ligaments, August 2024. Well, of course, it says 2014, but remember, I started this laptop version 2024. So that means, yeah, we're 10 years. So August 12th, torn ankle ligaments, missed the playoffs. And then last week, and then torn ankle ligaments, September 25th of last year, missed the playoffs. Like, you better not miss the playoffs this time. Maybe that's why the Phillies can't win. Soriano's day to day with 3 weeks with a glute strain. Pretty good hitter for the Expos. Second base will now have to go to, well, they have to replace him, surely, on the roster. Expos are 4 games above the Rockies. Nevin's out day to day. He'll be out with a sore knee. And he will be out for a week. Could be worse. Two Angels. I think we have talked about them. Yeah. Yount had a 20-game hitting streak, but it's over. Shoeless Joe Jackson will miss another month with his sprained thumb. Man, this guy has been the linchpin of the White Sox. Johnny Musto can only do so much. The White Sox are 7 back of the Central behind Cleveland, Kansas City, and 4 back of the Angels for that 8th and final spot. So the White Sox will need something. Remember, they were champs way back 4 years, and the 97 Marlins are out of luck. They had a few injuries, I think. 97 Marlins. Well, they lose a player too. And it will be, yes, it will be Andy Larkin, the 25-year-old, is going to get himself a new team. So he is out of luck. So he must be released. So that means that the 98 Padres will get Andy Larkin. So the 98 Padres get Andy Larkin on their roster. I know they're out, but they get him and maybe give him some at bats in the days ahead. But who can count? Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond at Duke.